Monday school is what Wally learned at church in 3 minutes or less. Think of it as like the Twitter version of church.
So I'm curious, if Jesus ever frustrated the people around him or his disciples, because, it seems like people would ask him a question, and Jesus would be like, you could ask him a question, be like, hey, Jesus, would you like to eat at Applebee's? And he'd be like, 2 men are carrying fish riding unicycles. And you're like, wait, he almost never answered, direct questions. He would answer them either with a question or a story. And truth is, I'm not 100% sure why that was, and so our pastor kind of gave us a little insight into maybe why he did this, because we looked at that verse in Mark where Jesus is talking about the end times, and the disciples want to know when this is going to happen, and Jesus busts out, it's like a man going away. He leaves his house and puts his servants in charge, each with their assigned tasks, and tells one to the other to keep watch. And he says, no man knows the hour of the day. And you're like, seriously, couldn't you just tell me, ballpark, give me a date and a time, that'd be fantastic, but he led with, I'm not going to tell you, so why the mystery surrounding so much of this stuff? Well, because if we knew the day or the time he would return, we would probably procrastinate until then, or not make the most of the opportunity because we could quickly make things right at the end. I'm going to do my thing, live my way, and then all of a sudden, last minute, turn it around because I know what's coming, And so if we don't know when he's coming back, we need to be making sure that we are living our lives for God every day as if it was our last.
I like that. See, it just goes to show that Jesus has more wisdom than you.
Absolutely, he does. Frustrating as all get out sometimes, but and so this includes though too, the way that we live our lives about telling other people about Christ, living it like it's our last, because you just don't know. Jesus says, this was, I think, the most interesting part of this thing though, is Jesus actually called it. He said, don't be watchful for the end, be watchful until the end. So many times we're just focused on the end thing, and that's all we're caring about. We're wondering when this is going to happen, and then we miss all the time in between that. And his thing is be present now, be intentional now, and that staying watchful helps us remain faithful. So maybe that helps you a little bit if you've ever wondered why Jesus didn't give us the whole plan outright.